Throughout the history of global art and culture, we have witnessed the sudden and heartbreaking losses of immensely talented black artists. Devastating accidents and unexpected events have claimed their lives, leaving behind an unfillable void in the hearts of fans worldwide. From severe car crashes and terrifying plane crashes to gunshots echoing in the dead of night, each tragedy has left a deep scar on the community. In today's video, we will look back at 15 heartbreaking deaths, stories that not only shocked the world, but also left behind irreplaceable legacies. Let us take a moment to honor these artists who left us too soon and remember that each of them remains a blazing light in the hearts of their admirers. Notorious B.I.G., East Coast rap legend whose death haunted the music world. Notorious B.I.G., also known as Biggie Smalls, was one of the greatest icons of East Coast rap. With a unique style, smooth voice, and unparalleled storytelling ability, Biggie captured the hearts of millions of fans. His album, Ready to Die, and hits like Juicy and Big Papa propelled him to stardom, cementing his place as an irreplaceable icon in the hip-hop world. However, his tense relationship with Notorious B.I.G. and the East Coast-West Coast feud drew Biggie into a whirlwind of chaos. These conflicts and rivalries not only affected him personally, but also created an atmosphere of unease in the rap industry. No one could have foreseen that his thriving career would be tragically cut short. On March 9, 1997, as Biggie's SUV stopped at a red light in Los Angeles, an assassin suddenly emerged. Bullets were fired mercilessly, piercing through the car window and striking Biggie. The rap legend's blood stained the windows, painting a horrifying scene. Inside the car, Biggie's music still played, but it now resembled a funeral dirge bidding him farewell to eternity. Biggie's death left a massive void in the music world and raised many unanswered questions. Was his assassination tied to the East Coast-West Coast feud? Or was it part of a darker conspiracy? Nevertheless, before his passing, Biggie made a profound mark with his album, Life After Death. This album stands as a testament to his talent and remains one of the most significant legacies in rap history. Though he passed away at the age of 24, Notorious B.I.G. continues to live on in the hearts of his fans. His songs remain a source of inspiration and motivation for new generations of artists. Biggie was not just a rap legend, but also a symbol of talent, perseverance, and the drive to transcend boundaries. Nipsey Hussle, community icon, hope struck too soon. Ermias Asghedom, widely known by his stage name Nipsey Hussle, was not only an exceptional rap artist, but also a pioneering entrepreneur and an inspiring social activist. Born and raised in Los Angeles, Nipsey overcame the challenges of life in a tough neighborhood to build a remarkable career. Mixtapes like The Marathon and the album Victory Lap showcased his musical talent while delivering profound messages about perseverance, determination, and the importance of community building. However, Nipsey's influence extended far beyond music. With a grand vision, he invested in projects aimed at improving community life, especially in the neighborhood where he grew up. Nipsey founded the Marathon clothing store, a symbol of entrepreneurial spirit and local pride. He also developed technology centers to provide educational and career opportunities for young people, encouraging them to overcome challenges and achieve their big dreams. On March 31, 2019, the world lost an icon when Nipsey passed away unexpectedly. He fell just outside the Marathon clothing store, a place he had envisioned as a symbol of unity and growth. Nipsey's image was always tied to his tireless dedication to the community, and his departure left a significant void in the hearts of fans and admirers. Nipsey's passing was not just a loss for music, but also a profound shock to the community he dedicated his life to uplifting. However, the legacy Nipsey left behind lives on in the community projects he initiated and in the hearts of those he inspired. His messages of growth, education, and social cohesion will forever serve as an endless source of inspiration for future generations. Lisa Left Eye Lopes, musical icon and fateful tragedy. Lisa Left Eye Lopes, one of the standout members of the legendary R&B group TLC, was not only a music icon, but also a daring creative force. Alongside T-Boz and Chili, TLC produced timeless hits like Waterfalls, No Scrubs, and sold over 65 million records worldwide. With her innate talent, unique style, and strong personality, Lisa left an indelible mark on the music industry and in the hearts of fans. While she shone on stage, Lisa also faced dark aspects of her life. She encountered legal troubles after setting her boyfriend's house on fire in a fit of rage, an incident that drew media attention and sparked much controversy. Inner struggles, broken relationships, and unhealed wounds seemed to constantly surround her. However, Lisa always sought ways to overcome these challenges, continuing to assert herself not just as an artist, but also as a resilient individual. In search of peace and a new purpose, Lisa turned to spirituality and charity work in Honduras. She hoped to start a new chapter in her life, focusing on helping the community and self-growth. Her time in Honduras brought her relief and hope. However, an unforeseen tragedy struck, taking her life forever. On April 25, 2002, during a trip in Honduras, Lisa encountered a tragic accident. She was driving on an empty road when she suddenly had to swerve to avoid a truck. The car lost control, veered off the road, and rolled over multiple times. Screams of panic, the sound of metal colliding and shattering glass echoed like a nightmare. Lisa, not wearing a seatbelt, was ejected from the vehicle, her body crushed under the harsh sunlight. Lisa's death was a tremendous loss to the music world and fans across the globe. She not only left behind timeless songs, but also the story of a person who constantly strived to overcome life's challenges. Lisa's legacy continues to live on in the hearts of music lovers and those inspired by her strength and creativity. Aaliyah, R&B princess and the tragedy of fate, Aaliyah. Dana Houghton, widely known as Aaliyah, was a musical icon of a generation. Dubbed the Princess of R&B, she captured audiences' hearts with hits like Try Again, Are You That Somebody, and One in a Million. Aaliyah was not only a talented singer, but also a remarkable actress and model, symbolizing perfection and creative spirit. Aaliyah's career reached its peak when she released her third studio album, Aaliyah, and starred in the movie Queen of the Damned. She was a bright and promising star in the entertainment industry, but tragedy struck at the height of her success. On August 25, 2001, Aaliyah and 8 others boarded a small plane in the Bahamas to return home after filming a music video. No one expected it to be her final journey. Shortly after takeoff, the plane's engine emitted an ominous roar. The aircraft wobbled, shook violently, and then crashed to the ground in a fiery explosion. The crash shocked the world when it was revealed that the plane was overloaded. The pilot lacked a valid license, and he was under the influence of drugs. The fire engulfed the entire site, leaving only smoldering wreckage. Aaliyah and all 8 passengers on board did not survive. Aaliyah's death was a tremendous loss to music and fans worldwide. A shining star was extinguished far too soon, leaving behind profound sorrow and an enduring musical legacy she built. She was not just a musical icon, but also an inspiration for generations of artists. Kobe Bryant, basketball legend and fateful tragedy. Kobe Bryant, known as the Black Mamba, became a timeless icon in basketball and global sports. His over 2-decade-long career with the Los Angeles Lakers earned him 5 NBA championships, 2 Finals MVP titles, and 18 All-Star appearances. With his relentless fighting spirit and drive for perfection, Kobe not only conquered the highest peaks in sports, but also inspired an entire generation of young athletes. However, Kobe is remembered not only for his sports achievements. He was a symbol of perseverance, dedication, and fiery passion. Tales of early morning practices, relentless hard work, and the Mamba mentality became a guiding principle for anyone striving for success. Beyond basketball, Kobe was a filmmaker, entrepreneur, and beloved father. In 2018, he won an Oscar for his short film, Dear Basketball, inspired by his retirement letter. This achievement demonstrated his boundless creativity and his ability to transcend boundaries in all areas of life. On January 26, 2020, a fateful day left the world in shock. Kobe and his daughter, Gianna Bryant, affectionately called Gigi, along with 7 others, boarded a helicopter to attend a basketball game. That day, dense fog made conditions exceedingly difficult. The helicopter lost control and crashed into a hillside in Calabasas, California, in a horrifying accident. The crash happened so suddenly, leaving indescribable grief. All 9 people on board lost their lives. Kobe and Gigi, 2 bright flames of the Bryant family, departed amidst endless sorrow from family, friends, and millions of fans. Kobe's legacy is a story of determination, unyielding spirit, and passion for surpassing limits. His career stands as a testament to overcoming challenges and turning dreams into reality. Kobe's death was not only a personal loss, but also a monumental shock to the global sports community. He was a symbol of true sportsmanship, a living legend who became immortal in the hearts of those who admired him. Sam Cooke, the father of soul music and the mystery of his unsolved death. Sam Cooke is one of the greatest music legends of the 20th century. With his soulful voice and extraordinary songwriting talent, he was hailed as the father of modern soul. His career was not only marked by timeless melodies, but also by his fight for equality for African Americans during a turbulent era. Songs like A Change Is Gonna Come, You Send Me, and Cupid became symbols of hope and change, serving as the voice of a generation yearning for justice. Beyond his musical talent, Sam Cooke was also known as a bold entrepreneur and pioneer. He founded his own record label and managed his music rights, a rare feat at the time. This not only allowed him to control his career, but also inspired young black artists. However, Sam Cooke's brilliant life came to an abrupt and tragic end on December 11, 1964, at the Hacienda Motel in Los Angeles. On that fateful night, Sam Cooke was found dead, shot by the motel manager, Bertha Franklin. According to her testimony, she shot him in self-defense after a heated argument. However, the truth behind Cooke's death remains a mystery. Questions linger about the real motives of Franklin and inconsistencies in witness statements. Some believe his death was connected to a larger conspiracy, tied to his successful career and his role in the civil rights movement. Sam Cooke's death left a deep sorrow among his fans and was a tremendous loss to global music. He passed away at just 33 years old, yet in his short life, he transformed the music industry. His songs were not merely for entertainment, but carried profound messages about society, equality, and human rights. Sam Cooke's legacy endures through time. His songs have become the standard for soul music and continue to inspire future generations of artists. His image as a powerful trailblazer, tireless activist, and talented artist remains deeply etched in public memory. His passing is a painful reminder of the injustices and challenges faced by black artists in a world rife with discrimination. Yet, he remains a symbol of resilience, hope, and the desire for change. Sam Cooke lived a short but brilliant life, leaving behind an everlasting legacy for global culture and music. Tupac Shakur, hip-hop legend assassinated in Las Vegas. Spotlight Tupac Shakur was an irreplaceable icon of hip-hop culture. He left an indelible mark not only with his musical talent, but also with his powerful messages about social injustice, violence, and street life. Hits like Dear Mama, Changes, and California Love cemented Tupac as the voice of an entire generation. By the mid-1990s, Tupac was at the pinnacle of his career with chart-topping albums. He became the center of attention not only for his music, but also for intense feuds with Notorious B.I.G. and Bad Boy Records. Despite his success, his life was fraught with scandals and legal troubles, making him a complex figure in the entertainment industry. However, no one could have predicted that Tupac would pay the ultimate price for his controversial life. On the night of September 7, 1996, while sitting in a luxurious black BMW on the streets of Las Vegas, Tupac became the victim of a brutal assassination. A mysterious car pulled up beside him, the window rolled down, and gunfire shattered the quiet night. Tupac was hit by 4 bullets, his blood staining the leather seats of the car. The chaotic scene, filled with screams, flashing police lights, and ambulances, turned the street into a haunting crime scene. Questions about the assassination, whether it was linked to hip-hop feuds or some broader conspiracy, have never been fully answered. Tupac passed away on September 13, 1996, leaving behind countless unfinished projects and an irreplaceable void in the music world. Though Tupac Shakur's life was cut short at the age of 25, his musical legacy endures. His songs remain a reflection of life and the world while continuing to inspire new generations of artists. Tupac was not just a great rapper, but also a symbol of resilience, hope, and the power to overcome adversity. Otis Redding, from the bright spotlight to the deep darkness of tragedy. Otis Redding, hailed as the King of Soul, was an irreplaceable icon in the world of music. Timeless hits like Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay, Respect, and Try a Little Tenderness captured the hearts of millions worldwide. His emotive voice and unique performance style propelled him to the pinnacle of his career, making him a shining star in the realm of soul music. Otis's career was at its peak when he had just completed a remarkable performance in Cleveland and was preparing for his next tour. However, fate intervened cruelly. On the night of December 10, 1967, Otis Redding and his band were en route to their next gig when tragedy struck. The Beechcraft H-18 plane carrying them crashed into Lake Monona amidst thick fog, plunging the music world into profound sorrow. The plane's engine roared desperately before it plummeted into the water, creating a catastrophic impact. The plane was submerged amidst sharp wreckage, taking Otis and most of his band members with it. In that moment, the world seemed to pause, and darkness engulfed the musical sky. Only a single seat remained floating, where Ben Cauley, the sole survivor, clung on for survival in a state of panic, witnessing the tragedy that claimed his closest companions. Otis Redding's death was an immeasurable loss to music and his fans. The pain was compounded by the fact that he had just recorded his final song, Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay, an iconic track that later became one of his greatest legacies. His sudden passing left an irreplaceable void in the hearts of his colleagues, family, and millions of music lovers worldwide. Otis Redding's legacy lives on not only through his songs, but also through his profound influence on soul music and subsequent generations of artists. With his creative spirit and extraordinary talent, he set a golden standard in music and inspired positive change in society. Otis Redding passed away at just 26, yet he left an indelible mark on the history of global music. Marvin Gaye, the Prince of Motown and the Unbelievable Tragedy. Marvin Gaye, known as the Prince of Motown, was one of the greatest artists in soul music. With exceptional talent and extraordinary songwriting skills, he delivered legendary albums like What's Going On, Let's Get It On, and I Heard It Through the Grapevine. His music not only dominated the charts but also redefined music history, blending love, social issues, and politics into every melody. However, Marvin Gaye's personal life was fraught with turmoil. Family conflicts, mental health struggles, and battles with drug addiction dragged him into a darkness he could not escape. These mounting pressures posed significant challenges in his life. On April 1, 1984, Marvin Gaye's home became the site of an unimaginable tragedy. Following a heated argument with his father, Marvin Gaye Sr., long-standing familial tensions erupted. In a moment of uncontrollable rage, Marvin Gaye Sr. aimed a gun at his son and pulled the trigger. The gunfire echoed, ending the life of a music legend. Marvin Gaye collapsed, blood staining his white pajamas. The once warm home turned into a tragic crime scene. Family conflict and uncontrolled anger claimed one of the greatest musical talents. Marvin Gaye's passing left a void not only in the world of music but also served as a poignant reminder of the impact of psychological struggles and familial discord. Although his life ended in tragedy, Marvin Gaye's legacy endures. His songs continue to inspire generations of artists and fans worldwide. He remains not only a musical icon but also a powerful voice for raising awareness of social justice and human rights. Phyllis Hyman, a musical legend and her silent pain. Phyllis Hyman, with her deep and soulful voice, was one of the most iconic music figures of the 20th century. She was known not only for timeless hits like How Do You Know and Living Alone, but also for her remarkable performances on the Broadway stage. The blend of her musical talent and refined stage presence made Phyllis Hyman one of the most beloved and celebrated figures in the entertainment industry. However, behind those shining successes, Phyllis's personal life was far from easy. The pressures from the music industry, the ups and downs of love, and mental health challenges greatly impacted her life. While the public knew her as a talented artist, Phyllis faced deep feelings of loneliness and loss. She often went through exhausting days, struggling to confront the challenges in her personal life. On June 30th, 1995, Phyllis tragically ended her life in the quiet of her private room. Her passing was not only the loss of a music icon, but also the loss of a woman filled with unspoken sorrow. Before leaving, Phyllis left behind a note where she expressed the deep and persistent pain in her soul, a sad farewell to a world she had given so much of herself to. Phyllis Hyman's death was a shock not only to those who loved her music, but also to the artistic community at large. It serves as a reminder of the burdens that are often unseen, of the pain that even the most talented individuals may endure. Yet her music lives on, echoing in the hearts of those who cherished her, and it will never be forgotten. Phyllis Hyman, though gone, remains a legend in the hearts of her fans. Donny Hathaway, the tragic and painful life of a legend. Donny Hathaway was one of the legendary voices in soul and R&B music. Songs like A Song for You and The Ghetto became timeless, showcasing a perfect blend of deep emotion and extraordinary musical talent. Hathaway was not only known for his mesmerizing vocals, but also for his powerful songwriting and performances. While his career had a promising start, Donny's personal life was marked by struggles and pain, especially the nightmares he faced due to schizophrenia. Throughout the years of battling this illness, Donny Hathaway fought to maintain his musical career, but his illness and the painful mental experiences led to a gradual decline. His moments of creativity, rather than bringing joy and success, became a haunting and desperate experience. The pain Hathaway endured made his music undeniably profound, yet it also dimmed the brilliance of a talent that was on the rise. On January 13, 1979, Donny Hathaway tragically ended his life in an unimaginable way. From the 15th floor of the Essex House Hotel, he leapt to the ground, carrying with him all the pain and suffering he had endured throughout his life. His death was not only the loss of a great musical talent, but also the heartbreaking end of a life engulfed in invisible battles. For the music world, Hathaway's departure is a deep sorrow that cannot be easily healed. Donny Hathaway's music continues to live on in the hearts of his fans. Although he has passed, his songs still resonate as a reminder of the suffering that no one can fully comprehend, but also as a symbol of talent and deep emotion. His departure is one of the greatest tragedies in the music industry, but his songs will forever be an enduring legacy. Jimi Hendrix, guitar legend and his sudden departure. Jimi Hendrix, the legendary guitarist, remains one of the most influential artists in rock music history. He became famous for his explosive performances at historic events like Woodstock and the Monterey Pop Festival, where his music left an indelible mark. The album Electric Ladyland solidified his place in fans' hearts as a great artist, capable of pushing the boundaries of music in unprecedented ways. His bright life and flourishing career seemed destined to last forever, but fate led him to a tragic end. On September 18, 1970, Jimi Hendrix tragically passed away suddenly in a small London apartment, sending shockwaves through the world. His body was found motionless on the floor, with images of him surrounded by sleeping pills and broken glass, creating a scene of utter despair. The traces of suffering were evident in the blood and vomit that stained his body, conveying an unbearable sorrow. Hendrix's death not only took away a great musical talent, but also placed him in the 27 Club, where many other talented artists tragically left the world at a young age. Jimi Hendrix lives on in the hearts of music lovers, and his music continues to inspire generations of artists. Although he left too soon, his songs, with their creativity and unique technique, will forever be an indelible legacy of a musical legend. Whitney Houston, the eternal star, and her painful passing. Whitney Houston, with her powerful soprano voice and dazzling career, captured the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. She was not only a legendary singer, but also a global icon, with timeless hits like I Will Always Love You and I Wanna Dance with Somebody. Her performance in The Bodyguard further solidified her as a multi-talented star. Whitney received numerous prestigious awards, including 6 Grammy Awards and over 400 other music accolades, a testament to her talent and contributions to the music industry. However, behind the glamour, her life was fraught with challenges that few were aware of. On February 11, 2012, Whitney Houston tragically passed away in a horrifying scene at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. She was found lifeless in the bathtub, with water overflowing like a cold river. Surrounding her were bottles of pills and a radio playing her own music. The combination of heart disease and cocaine use, a means of coping with stress, led to the end of a music legend's life. Whitney Houston's death was not only a tremendous loss to the music industry, but also a heartbreaking shock to all who loved her. Whitney Houston left behind an unforgettable musical legacy, and her passing created a void that cannot be filled in the hearts of her fans. Though she is no longer with us, Whitney's songs will live on through time, standing as a testament to a great music icon. Bobby Christina Brown, tragedy repeated in her departure. Bobby Christina Brown, the only daughter of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, was expected to carry on her mother's legendary musical legacy. However, her life never developed a career of her own and remained forever linked to her mother's iconic image. She lived under the spotlight of fame, constantly pursued by the media after Whitney's death. Yet, Bobby Christina's life was marked by sadness and personal struggles, from public controversies to her complicated relationship with Nick Gordon. On January 31, 2015, Bobby Christina was found unconscious in her own bathtub at home. This heartbreaking scene instantly brought back memories of her mother's tragic death. The cold water, her pale skin, and long hair reflected a shadow of a painful past. Doctors tried to revive her, but like a family curse, fate took her life after 6 months of battling in a coma. Bobby Christina's death reenacted a family tragedy, deepening the unhealable pain in the hearts of those who loved both mother and daughter. Bobby Christina's death was not only the loss of a young daughter, but also a tragic reoccurrence of a family misfortune that the world could not forget. This sorrow left an unhealable wound in the hearts of those who loved them both, and Whitney Houston's legacy became even darker. Michael Jackson, the sudden passing of the King of Pop. Michael Jackson, known as the King of Pop, is a legend in the world of music. His career spanned over 4 decades, and his contributions have left an indelible mark in the hearts of his fans. Jackson was famous not only for his distinctive voice and songwriting abilities, but also for his mesmerizing dance moves that captivated millions across the globe. Albums like Thriller, Bad, Dangerous, and History became iconic, each representing a musical and cultural revolution. Thriller, with its timeless melodies, is not only the best-selling album in music history, but also changed the entertainment industry. Legendary dance moves like the moonwalk became symbolic, helping Jackson dominate stages worldwide and leaving a lasting legacy in pop culture. However, Michael Jackson's life was riddled with contradictions and challenges. Although widely recognized for his career achievements, he constantly faced deep personal struggles. Despite his spectacular success, Jackson's private life was overshadowed by serious allegations and the pressures of fame. Difficulties in family relationships, broken relationships, and endless controversies made his life darker than ever. Jackson was also no stranger to rumors about his behavior, which sometimes clouded his public image. On June 25, 2009, Michael Jackson was found unconscious in his room at a mansion in Los Angeles. His sudden death sent shockwaves through the music community and the entire world. Jackson, who was preparing for his final tour This Is It, was discovered lying unconscious on his bed in a room filled with the scent of chemicals. According to doctors, Michael Jackson's death was caused by a propofol overdose, a powerful anesthetic. His heart monitor blinked a red light, but when doctors attempted to revive him, it was too late. What was left in that room was not just a lifeless body, but also the pain of millions of fans around the world. Dr. Conrad Murray, who was accused of being directly involved in Michael Jackson's death, was present when medical staff discovered his condition. Murray's panicked and worried expression could not hide his failure in taking care of Michael. He had administered propofol, an anesthetic, to help Michael sleep, which ultimately led to the death of the King of Pop. Michael Jackson's death was not only a loss for his family, but also a huge shock to the music industry and his fans around the world. Jackson's death was not just the loss of a great artist, but also a major tragedy for popular culture. Michael Jackson was not only a singer, songwriter, and dancer, but also a global icon who influenced not only music, but also other fields such as fashion, dance, and philanthropy. He was an artist who always sought to change the world, delivering positive messages through his music. Songs like We Are the World, Man in the Mirror, and Black or White became iconic works that not only conveyed messages of love and unity, but also called for action to change the world. Michael Jackson also left a profound impact on the entertainment industry, not only through his extraordinary talent, but also through his tireless contributions. However, his final years were overshadowed by psychological struggles and pressure, preventing his great career from continuing forever. Information about his personal life and the controversies surrounding his private life clouded the image of a music icon. Nonetheless, Michael Jackson's legacy lives on, reminding us of his invaluable contributions to music and popular culture. We sincerely appreciate you taking the time to reflect with us on the unforgettable stories of Black artists who have left an indelible mark on the hearts of the public. These losses are not just tragedies, but also reminders of the power of art and the profound importance of cherishing the values they brought to the world.